Hello, welcome, welcome to Hug Nation Live. I am John Halcyon Stin, and it feels like it's been forever since we've hung out. Oh, just yesterday. That's right. This is a daily practice, and I am excited to share some gratitude and hear about what you're grateful for. So please let us know. I I am grateful. Look at how big my hair is. I'm grateful for big hair, and I am grateful for a cool overcast morning. Grateful that I woke up early enough that got to go for a walk this morning and did a little stretching. I'm grateful that Lisa is coming home today. Yay! So I am so grateful for a unusual and entertaining night of sleep. I had some very strange dreams and fun dreams and exciting dreams. I had one like very physically euphoric dream experience. I like it was blissful. And and then as I woke up several times during the night, I had thoughts of Lisa and knowing that she will be sleeping next to me tonight. So I'm so grateful for that. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. What are you grateful for today? I am grateful. Uh, Man, I have this like an ingrown hair on the top of my head that is so painful. And it's because of the where it is, like I have to use like multiple mirrors to see it. So I need I need help. But I'm grateful that I have a doctor's appointment today for something different for my shoulder pain. But I might ask the doc, like, hey doc, can you help me? I just need someone who can look at that straight on. And um I'm grateful for all the ways that my body works correctly. And I'm grateful for all the healing that it does on its own. I am whew, grateful for all the beautiful plants in this home, around this home, and the canyon around it, and in the yard. Grateful for the jade plants. Mike is grateful for coffee, John, Lisa, and everyone who has a motivation of love. I like that list. Thanks, Mike. Good morning, Juan. I am grateful for a number of phone calls I had this weekend and catching up with people. I'm grateful for organizing I did. I'm grateful that I have a piece of furniture arriving today that I'm hoping solves a problem, not problem, a desire. We often, if we don't eat at the dinner table, we sometimes eat in front of the TV, and we have like I use like a chair as my table, and then we have this one other tray, TV tray kind of thing that's doesn't work great. And so I'm gonna try. I bought this table that is thin and what can be placed like over this dresser, and then I can roll it out. We'll see. So I'm grateful for a possible solution. I kind of I I'm grateful for how much joy I get in the nesting and home building with Lisa. That was never really something that I cared much about. I'd have friends who would remodel their homes, and I was like, who cares? And I am enjoying making this home more and more pleasant and more easeful and more comfortable. So I'm grateful for that little kind of evolution of desire. High Noon says, "Hello to you beautiful beings. Sending love to you all." Thank you. Does anyone else want to share some gratitude? I think we're going to have a short one today. I've got a doctor's appointment this morning. I'm feeling pretty low energy, and I'm grateful for Facebook memories. I was going through this morning just kind of going like, wow. Like some of the questions and things that I was pondering 10 years ago that I'm still pondering. Like oh, I have a post from 2012 where I was talking about wanting to get a new motorhome or a new used motorhome, and that my 83 that I still own is just too old and not dependable. And it's this whole long post about why I needed to get a new one. And I'm like, oh yeah, all of that is still true, and all of the reasons why it was difficult because you know once you get a used one, you potentially are inheriting all sorts of the same problems that I have now, and so many of which that I've fixed over the years. So is it and a new motorhome is super pricey. And then the other thing that's a challenge is that my motorhome is a 24 footer, an A style, like boxy, which is they look cool. And because the Hugmobile is part art project, it should look cool. And there's they don't make that many small motorhomes anymore because if people want small motorhomes, they usually get vans, like a Sprinter van type thing. Because Sprinter vans, if it's under, I think, 21 feet, then you can park it on streets. Whereas a motorhome or something that's over 21, 22 feet, then it's considered, whatever the term is. But a lot of counties and cities have ordinances that you can't park them overnight. So the market for a small motorhome is small. And so the ones that are small are rarely A style. They're like trucks with like things stuck on the back of them. Anywho, it was fun to go back through the memories and be like, wow, this is still an unresolved issue. Heinemann says, I'm grateful for the next 2 weeks to be taking care of two furry pals. Grateful to know that their guardians trust me to the max about making sure their needs are met in my hands. Mike is grateful for Tacozilla. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. I'm trying to think what are some other things that popped up in my memories that was so fun. Like when there's 2007 photograph when the Hugmobile was brand new. Hugmobile is still parked in the yard right now, although it's the battery's dead, so I don't know what is. I've got some old pictures and videos about old rants about Halloween that I've done, and old Halloween costumes. There's old pictures from Burning Man that are so fun. There's old pictures of me with my nephew, like Caleb, when he's like looks like maybe 4 years old, and he's now in college. So yeah, I'm just grateful for memory aids because I don't have the strongest memory. In fact, I was on a phone call with my friend Scott, my best friend from high school, and he said, "Remember when you visited me and I was in law school?" And I was like, "No." And he was like trying to give me some details. I'm like, usually that helps if I get some information. I can go, "Oh yeah," but I was like, I have no memory of that. But I trust you. I know he remembers things better than me. which is why I love going through Facebook memories and being like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh." Tacozilla is a motorhome. Got it, got it, got it. Like the Hugmobile. Um, anybody else have any gratitude they wanna share today before we head out into our worlds and spread goodness and kindness into the world? You wanna see this the no, I'm not gonna try to, um, inflict that upon you. But I am grateful for you and this practice, and I'm grateful that some days are full of excitement and some days are just a little less so. I'm actually grateful that I meditated this morning for the first time in a long time, and I kinda realized yesterday that I was in a little bit of a go, 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 and so I've been trying to slow down a little bit. So I meditated, and I listened to a new book on tape that I started, or book on tape. Ha ha ha, tape. It's called, um, come on now, Consider Phlebas, book 1 of, some series recommended by a friend. I'm a little sleepy this morning. I can tell I'm not hitting all cylinders, but thanks for your patience. Hello, Edward. Edward says, grateful for some fall weather with the trees looking like impressionist paintings. Hmm. We don't get a ton of that in San Diego, so I appreciate appreciating it through you. Good morning, Gerbot. Anybody else want to share some last gratitudes before we head out into the day and greet this Monday with vigor? Anyone have a Halloween costume that they're dressing up as? Any? I don't have any plans for Halloween. I'm heading to Colorado early Saturday morning for my uncle's memorial, but I don't have any plans for Halloween, and I don't have any plans to dress up. Actually, no, I got several costumes. One, Zeus or Moses or President Taft. If I do this with my beard, now I'm President Taft. Ta-da! Michael is grateful for this practice. I'm grateful for morning meditation and mantra practice. I'm grateful to see your wild curly hair and beautiful attitude. Thank you, brother. Uh, it's getting to a point. Lisa said last week, she said, "You've crossed a threshold with your hair." I go, "I think you're right." Well, I am grateful for this practice as well. I'm curious to see Tacozilla. And I'm grateful to have spent a little bit of time this morning with each of you. Thanks for being a part of this. Now, wherever you are, give yourself a big old squeeze, appreciating this moment, this body, this day, our memories, all the things that have led up to this moment. Grateful for the opportunities ahead, the connections between us all. Let's take a deep breath in and squeeze each other. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of us here, thanks for being here for Hug Nation Live. I love you. Enjoy your day.